The Legacy Support Group supplies spare and repair components for largely older, out-of-production airplanes. As time goes by and it's more and more expensive to develop new airplanes, the airplanes that are out there flying tend to fly for a lot longer than anyone ever initially envisioned. And so that is primarily the number one strength of our business. We have about 250 employees and we're in 3 locations: Chatsworth in Southern California, Slough right outside of Heathrow, and Houston. The OnTech brand is the pervasive piece of the Legacy Support Group. OnTech was acquired in 2006 by BBA Aviation, but it has a history that goes back to 1951. Since acquiring OnTech, we've doubled the size of the company. The Legacy Support Group generates about $100 million in revenue annually. 75% of our sales are based in the US. However, we're on platforms that fly all over the world. The markets we serve are threefold: 50% US military platforms, about 35% business and general aviation, and 15% commercial air transport, focused primarily in the freighter aircraft, which have a long life. The Legacy Support Group has 3,000 customers worldwide. Some of our customers are repair and overhaul shops for engines and for complete airplanes. A lot of our product goes directly to the end user, that they own an airplane and they need a specific part. Some of our customers are airlines. And so we have the whole breadth of the using community, distributors, as well as repair and overhaul facilities. People come to us to buy their spare parts because they know they're getting the original pedigreed parts. Our base business model is focused on acquiring the intellectual property rights from the original equipment manufacturer, from the OE. OEs will make the decision to divest or license some of their product lines because they continue to focus in newer technologies, newer platforms. They have investments in product development, so they might be bringing on a new product line and they need the existing space or they need the existing capability. They'll license the intellectual property rights to us. They'll go out of the business, we'll go into the business. And so we've created this entire segment, this business model, that's our expertise. We have the capability, we have the engineers, we have the technicians, we have the processes that have maintained the manufacturing techniques and the supply techniques to safely and reliably build this older, out-of-production product. So our legacy facilities need to be extremely flexible. Not only our asset capability, our test equipment, but also our technicians and our people. So that sometimes we'll build small batches of parts, other times we'll have a repeated 2-year production run. But regardless, even after those 2 years, we might not build it again for 5 years until there's another need. And so we're able to bring this back, this equipment up, our folks are able to adjust to it again, and we'll build another run.
I think the main thing for me from an engineering point of view is the diversity of products. The company motto is a part on every aircraft. We have a group of people that are very experienced in what they do and can adapt very quickly to new requirements just because of their background. We don't expect to do the same thing every day. We expect to do something different every day and get it done right.
The art of what we do is accurately forecasting the demand, so we're able to have the inventory when our customer needs it. Every business has areas that they can improve upon. What's really important for our business is our customer intimacy. So what we're focusing on is really understanding what components do we have on what platforms, where those platforms are in the world, and how we access those platforms. That will also enable cross-selling. So when a customer calls and said, I need this part, we can also communicate, you probably need this part and this part as well. Another big piece of our business is we do make to order. So it's really important that we keep those lead times in line with our customer needs. The innovation that we're introducing into our business right now is around our workflow processes, improving the turn times of our working capital and reducing the lead times of the products we provide. We've mapped the workflow processes throughout our entire manufacturing business, from the time we get an order to the time that we ship that order to the customer and invoice that customer. And so in every point in time in that process, we're focusing on how can we do it in less time and how can we do it more effectively. We have three main growth opportunities that build on the base business that we've already been extremely successful at. So the first is going after more sales outside the U.S. Our second opportunity is to expand our OE base. So right now, primarily our licenses are from four big OEs: Honeywell, Hamilton Sundstrand, Goodrich, and Woodward. There's another 10 very large OEs at least out there, and so we can also focus on those areas. The third is new product capabilities. Most of our components that we service are engine accessories and electrical and mechanical parts. However, there's a whole breadth of an airplane out there around electronics, around power conversion, environmental control systems, that we're really targeting these durable but not changeable components that stay on airplanes for life. Our competitive environment is very limited. We've been unable to find somebody that does exactly what we do. Ontic is very well known in this space. We've been doing this for a long time. We've nurtured the relationships. We've got very long-term relationships with these OEs. And so as the larger OEs like a Hamilton Sundstrand or a Goodrich decide that it's now time to rationalize this product line or do something different, Ontic is somebody that they'll think about first. We have and continue to capitalize on the whole strength of the BBA Aviation portfolio. One of the largest, more recent licenses from Honeywell we acquired because of the depth and strength we have in our ERO business in engine repair and overhaul. What it means to be part of BBA Aviation is that we're just not a 200-person company in Southern California. We're a 10,000-person company worldwide with businesses, market-leading businesses in all the markets we serve.